Hello. Well, some people that have watched my videos before will have seen me. I manifest. I did a series once when I manifest a house truck, and when I manifest a jag. Now I'm going to manifest, and I manifest a new life in Bulgaria. And I really want people to get this. I want people to be able to get it. We are... Okay, here's this... I don't know how to put this so I can pass this on to people. This isn't anti-Christ or anti-respectful to God or Luciferian or anything. It's our natural... Pardon me. Our natural ability as human beings, as living, breathing entities within this metaphysical universe. It really, really works. And just watch as I'm saying that, your mind saying, well, no, it doesn't, or but I've tried it, but I didn't win the lotto, or all these things come up when someone says this. But it works. I proved it over and over and over again. So much so, it works so well that the things that you also have hang-ups about, like Olivia's manifest a house in Bulgaria easily, because that's what I feel after years of people telling me, you know, you're a transgender, you're not worth anything. I have that on like a stamp on my self-value, on my self-worth. An old, fully down, happy house in the middle of nowhere. That's what you're worth, Olivia. So, I'm worth having shelter and a roof over my head. Low self-esteem affects what I can manifest. I mean, my self-esteem is changing, and it's a process, because you have to, when you're manifesting, all of those subconscious things come into play as well. So, I don't know how to pass this wonderful, wonderful woman, Abraham Hicks. So, if you've not heard of her, then watch her. Everything else is a result of what we're manifesting. People can say, oh, but what about this, what about... And mass hysterias, Illuminati fears, and fears of Illuminati and global order, and some of them are using this knowledge against us, or to manifest what they believe they want, and some of us are helping to create it. Why are there so many Illuminati videos online? They have the knowledge. They know that the more you focus on something, the more it brings it into this reality, or aligns this reality with it. Surely, if the governments are that thick with each other, and there's Illuminati members within all these different things like Google, etc., none of these videos will be able to be played. They love it, because they know and understand the metaphysical nature of this reality, and that as things focus on things, and their mind, slowly the universe aligns itself towards that. So put as many Illuminati truths on films and everything that they possibly can, because it will help them to align the course of reality with that. Sounds crazy. But if you've done any metaphysical manifesting before, and you know it works. It works. The house, here's one example. I do this with everything that I've manifested. But the house, I had a video of the house. I had no real way of getting here. I had no resources to get here. I had nothing, no way, except a video of the house and a little bit of money saved. And I watched the video, and in the video I would walk around as if I was in the house, and I would reach out in my mind and touch the wall. I would walk around the house and feel the floor under my feet in my mind. I would watch the video over and over again, and it doesn't feel like whenever you do anything else in life it's different, because one minute I was watching videos in the UK, and then boom, within 6 months I had packed and moved, and I packed my house before I knew I could even move over, because it was part of a process, and it helped me to manifest it. So I'm now living in my house. There's things I need now. Slowly my self-worth it's been worked on. Olivia, I need the house to get done up, because I am worth it, and I need the things I want, like a veranda on the front, the barns to be saved. And here's an exercise to show anyone that hasn't seen this, me do this before. I'm going to manifest a car. I gotta manifest a car. I've no way of getting a car. Hardly have any way of surviving at the moment. But I'll manifest a car. I'm not worried, because I know I can manifest it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to work for the car. It doesn't mean I'm not going to work for anything, or have to do work I want to do the work. I'm looking forward to it. But there's certain things I need. Now, the last week I've had someone offer me a generator, which I've wanted just to use, but I've wanted access to a generator because quite often the power will go out here and I want to get off grid. So someone's offered me the use of a generator, and I needed some floor mats. Well, they've offered me the use of some floor mats. I also need some stone for my garden and for the repair of the barns and the building of this porch on the front. Someone's just offered me the stone out of the whole house and some barn wood, which I'm going to need to fix the roof on the barn. Unbelievable. It's unbelievable how these things manifest. The car, I don't have the resources to get a car, so work will turn up. Something will turn up which will enable me, and I've made a video before this, but it's very difficult trying to get this across clearly. For me it's very difficult. So I'm making another video, but I'd set myself 6 months, but I'm going to change that and change the challenge to prove this works. I'm no way of getting a car. I'm going to put it to the end of May, which is 2 months. I'm going to manifest 2.5 months. I'm going to manifest a car. How I'm going to manifest a car is I'm going to meditate and put myself in a car and drive it and feel the relief of having it and be grateful for it before I've got it. And I'm going to drive the car to Popovo in my mind and be able to pick up groceries instead of struggling on the bus, or pick up my chickens that I need to pick up to put in my chicken house when it is finished, and I can see it finished in my mind. And so that's the challenge, and I will prove to you that this is the reality we live in. And if you start looking at the Bible in this light and all other religions, it's saying the same thing. The difference between Solomon's magic and this magic is to open these doors is having a deep respect for yourself and who you are. And you can't have that respect fully without it being projected onto everything else. And it's a process of healing and self-awareness. Because with Solomon's magic, it's a group of usually men trying to bypass that law, which sort of safeguards the world from egotistical craziness. So, respect for all things is also the other lesson that the masters bring down to this earth for all life. It works hand in hand. The more you lose your ego and come into a genuine caring for yourself, the more that's reflected on everything else. And the more you're becoming in contact and at one with yourself, the more you're becoming one with the earth. And the more you become one with the earth, the more you become one with the universe. And understanding that if you want to see it in this way, I don't particularly, but one way of looking at it is it's self-sacrifice of the ego. Sacrificing the illusion of separatism enables you to become one with all things, which ultimately you would think it ends up with no need. But the universe didn't make you with no need. No needs. Our need for expression is our true nature. And it's not something you have to try to become a saintly guru. It's the opposite of just being yourself and just believing that what you imagine, imagination, is what the most important thing in our existence, imagination. Because when you put things into it or create things in there, the whole universe starts to align to those things. The main key of the main lesson of the whole thing is to watch what you think. To become, as Abraham Hicks would say, and so many others, a deliberate thinker. And when I managed to become a deliberate thinker, not claiming to be a master here, then I can create and manifest deliberately. When I don't want to have to worry about controlling my thinking, then I end up in chaos. It's struggle and manifesting my fears, manifesting all sorts of things, because whatever pops into my head first. So Olivia, practicing, deliberate thinking. I hope this video helps somebody who, is on the road to deliberate creating. We've lost so much of that basic human ability, and yet I promise you that is who you are. I mean, how many times do you hear it starting to sound like a cliche? Co-creating. But we are co-creators. We're God's children after all. If you are a Christian and you see things through that belief system, I don't. Not in that way. I see God as a whole that enables this process to work. Us all being part of that and facets of it. Okay, alright. I don't know if anyone's going to be able to understand this. I hope so. Namaste. Thank you for watching, and onward with deliberate thinking and deliberate creating. And know that it works. The 30... how many... Olivia. I'm going to put a date on this. Okay, 31st of May. I will have a car by the 31st of May. A car. Somehow, some way, a car is going to come. Just a little old putty little car. I don't want anything flashy. 4-wheel drive might be good with the snow and everything, but a little old Skoda will do. A little green Skoda maybe, because I've seen one in town, which is just sitting there neglected. So that's a challenge. That's my challenge. And I will manifest the car. A car. To show you that this works. Because I wanted you to see how much your thinking is affecting this reality. And it makes you wonder when you're watching all these conspiracy videos, etc. You are helping the universe to align with whatever you're thinking about. And the people in power amongst these conspiracies know that only too well, because most of them are metaphysicians. I can't say it. People who study metaphysics. Yeah, they know. They don't mind these videos being on there at all. They like it because the more people watch these videos, the more the universe aligns itself to this outcome. Positive thinking. Choose your thoughts carefully and turn the TV off, because it's manipulating what you're thinking. And you don't know what's going to come next. You're a victim to it. Okay, ciao for now. Ciao. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I hope someone gets something from this. I want to scream and shout about it, because it's proven itself to me so many times that, you know, and why does the world have to have any fate that we don't design? Maybe we could do it together. Metaphysically, you know, bring a better outcome. Start a group to focus on a more positive outcome than this Illuminati Third World War doom and gloom. It doesn't have to be that way. Nothing has to be anyway. Only what you think it's gonna be, will it be? Thanks for watching. I thought it was such a drab, crappy video. It's very difficult for me to explain this. And I'm creating that. Go, Olivia. Go, go, go. Ciao.